Hey guys, Shiggy here, aka welcome to a car showcase episode. Today I'm going to be showcasing the Grotti Turismo R supercar. Later on today I'll be showcasing Alpha and the Dinka Jester, so stay tuned for that. So let's rev this up right now. This is actually one of my favorite cars from the DLC. It looks absolutely fantastic. As you know, you'd expect it to sound similar to the other supercars in the game. The rear spins particularly is not that great. And one of the reasons for that is because this car is really low, stuck firmly onto the ground just because of its suspensions. So one of the problems with this car is that, I'll show you right now, just because it's really low, it's very similar to the Cheetah. It's vulnerable to taking damage from pointless situations like this. For example, if you were to just try to get onto the pavement with no speed whatsoever, you're actually clipping the bumper, so you're going to get some damage there. So you see a little bit of dents and scratches there. But other than that, this car is absolutely amazing. This car is absolutely amazing for drifting. Handling is pretty awesome. Also, on the other hand, you can pretty much spin out very easily just because this car is absolutely paperweight. It is so light, it's crazy that if you're going at high speeds and you can't control it, you're going to spin out. That's what I'm going to say. Look at that. You're going to easily spin out. So, because of that, drifting is so much easier. So, depending on how well you can drive in this game, that's all down to you and how fast you want to go with this car. But you can go absolutely fast with this car. This car is absolutely amazing and easy to drift with. I'm just going to quickly go to the mod shop. But yeah, it's very responsive at high speeds, and you'd expect that from a light car and a supercar as well. So it's got an awful lot of similar features to the Cheetah, but as we know in real life, it's similar to the LaFerrari and the McLaren. A lot of mixtures of real life cars. There's a few people arguing with each other in the comments, but you know, the thing about GTA cars, they have a variety of mixtures of cars in real life put into one car, sort of blended in of different parts and different sections of the car. That's one thing you need to understand. But anyway, the front of the car reminds you of the Cheetah very much, just the bumper is slightly different on the front. You can see there. The rear looks completely original. Alright, anyway, so armor, brakes, engine. Alright, exhaust with over exhaust and chrome tip exhaust, and the race exhaust. The race exhaust looks similar to the titanium exhaust. So it's just a different name put onto there. Well, exhaust and lights. We've got the respray. I'm going to quickly go with the matte black. I'm not going to spend any time on this. Quickly go with the red as well. For the secondary, alright, go with that. And then roof, painted roof, there we go. Spoiler, carbon wing and GT wing. GT wing, let's go with that for now. Suspension. So you can see that it hardly goes down, that's the thing, it's already low as it is. So let's go with the competitive suspension. And of course the race transmission, turbo. Wheels, quickly go with the sporty GT. Quickly go with the GT one. And then let's go with the carbon black wheel accessories, and let's quickly choose the red tire smoke. What else we got? Windows limo, and I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, so the only sort of customized option is the roof and the spoiler. Other than that, the car already looks customized as it already is default, so it doesn't really matter. So regardless, it's absolutely amazing that they've actually added a couple more options to it with the spoiler and the roof. So anyway, let's wrap this up. Right, slight difference to the sound there from the original version, as you'd expect, as the engine is different as well. So rear spin's pretty decent. Now let's go with this beast, as we're going to test this out right now. Absolutely amazing acceleration, as you'd expect, and really light. So you're going to see this car wobble all over the place as I'm trying to drive this. Uh-oh. Oh crap. Oh no. Alright guys, time for take two. As you know, show you a perfect example of how easy it is to damage this car, and how freaking light this car is as well. Even the slightest of touches against another car at high speed is going to completely knock you out straight up. Alright, so one thing I noticed with this car, completely oversteering every single time, even at high speeds, very responsive. Therefore, you really don't even have to press your handbrake to drift. That's one of the craziest thing about this car. So it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, depending on, as I said, how well you can drive. Like that drift right there. That was actually pretty sick. Anyway, let's try and do this awesome traditional stunt jump, as we all know what this is. If you guys aren't familiar with it, then definitely go check out the car showcase series. But for those of you that have seen this, I'm sure you guys all know what you're going to expect right here from this awesome stunt jump. See how high this car actually goes. I'm going to completely test this out from here. This is how we do this. Oh crap, this is too much. Control the car speed. Here we go. From every corner, using Franklin's ability from the campaign. It's one of the reasons why I love testing the cars out on campaign, just because of this sole reason right here. And this stunt jump coming up right here. Letting go. Oh my goodness me, that is beautiful. As you can see on the bottom of the car, right, if you notice that, it's got no design whatsoever. I think Rockstar's been lazy on that. But let's see the perfect landing on the road. Not too bad. Then we got a slight dent by the tree there, but that was beautiful. That was definitely beautiful. But the Z-type or the Z-type whatever actually went further. But it doesn't really matter about the distance. Crazy, because when you actually use Franklin's ability, you can actually see how fast the car goes at a maximum speed. And depending on how well you can execute that jump and the angle that you go at determines how far you go. But the height determines how light your car is as well. Well, that all matters on your weight of the car, as I said. So this is an absolutely light car, and I just proved how high you just went there. So what we're going to do right now, I'm going to drive this car towards the cargo shipping place just to test out a little bit more of the handling and the drifting capabilities. I'm sure you guys all know this already. It's an absolutely amazing car for drifting, but let's give it an official test real quick. I know this route off by heart, so it should be quite easy to go towards. One thing I also noticed is that with the pavements, if you're going to go straight ahead at the pavement, if you, let's say for example you're reversing, right, look at this, this is crazy. You get stuck, you can't, look at this, that's stupid, you can't, wow, you can actually damage the front of the car by doing that. Alright, so let's go to this cargo place. Alright, here we go. This is absolutely beautiful car, man. Look at this. This handling. Oh no, sorry mate. Let's just admire the sheer beauty of this car as we drive it right now. Excuse me. Coming through. Wow. Right, let's drive as fast as possible without braking. Right, that's kind of awkward. A lot of traffic here. There we go. A lot of traffic recently tonight. A lot of traffic. Weaving in between that like a boss. Oh, look how light this car is. Ridiculous, man. But it's so responsive, man. Little, slight little turn. Boom. Works just like that. Give it any command you want, it does it. Suck me off. No. Alright, so let's go right here. Right, that's horrible. Alright, let's give it a go right here. Let's go. Right now. Here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful drifting right there. Let's try again. Oh, as expected. So easy to do. Alright. Absolutely amazing, guys. Sheer beauty of this. Here we go, lads. Just look at that. Weave in and out. That's the technique right here. Weave in. Out. In. Out. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Perfect execution. Gold star. Okay, that was a horrible one right there. That's a horrible one. Need more emphasis. Need more emphasis. There we go. Because of his acceleration, you can easily just continuously doing this right after every drift. Consecutive drifting is possible. Oh crap, that was a horrible timing right there. I could do this for hours, lads. Alright guys, so one last test on the motorway. I'm sure we all know this. Gonna test it out on oncoming traffic. See how fast we can go before we crash and completely ruin the car and kill ourselves. Let's go, lads. This is it. Oh, that's one crash right there. Oh, that was close. Oh my goodness me. Holy fish. I'm trying to go as fast as possible. This is absolutely amazing. Oh, I can't believe I'm still going. That composure. Oh, bloody fish. Oh, yes. Oh, we completely ruined it. That was absolutely amazing. This is what I love. This is one of the greatest things you can ever do in this game right here with the cars. Look at this traffic. It's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on tonight. Probably a football match or something, but so many cars oncoming right now in the traffic. I've never seen this on the motorway before. Not this many cars, that is. Alright. Oh, there we go. We completely ruined it. So, that is it, guys. Alright, just quickly summarizing this car before we end this episode. Just wanted to say that at first I expected this car to actually stick firmly onto the ground, but that wasn't the case. Just because of suspension, you'd expect that. But when you actually start driving this at high speeds after fully customizing it, you realize that it's such a light car that you can easily lose control, and its vulnerability to taking damage quite easily just because of its over design and how low it is. That sucks as well. But you know, the thing about this is that you have the freedom to do whatever you want at high speeds. Like, it's such a quick response that you have. You can pretty much turn anywhere you want, but depending on your driving skills on this game, how well you can drive, you know, that's all down to how quick you're gonna spin out or whatnot. If you can control this car at high speeds, then you're absolutely amazing driver, because this is one of the hardest cars to actually control at high speeds, just because of how light it is. It's very similar to the Cheetah. The Cheetah, in fact, is slightly easier to handle than this, but this is one of the most difficult cars to handle in the game. I must say that hands down. So anyway, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this car so far, and hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys soon. Check your out. Good night. Peace. Yeah! Hey guys, here, Genius. So I got some footage for you guys of the new DLC for the 3 new cars that you get from the DLC. There's the business update, the Turismo, the Alpha, and the Dinka Jester. This actually